Hello and welcome back again, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know that's kind of a horrible way to open it, but from my point of view, we were just here 3 seconds ago. I'm kind of a little bit irritated that I actually ended a recording to do it, but the recording had been 30 minutes long, so I'm not going to stitch them together. But yeah, I basically just got a phone call that's like, blah blah blah, I have a prescription ready to be picked up. So, nothing big, just, hey, come pick up this prescription sometime today. Like, but, anyway, professionally. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Terraria Let's Dies. Today we are playing Asia. This is a continuation of the previous video. Previous video was about 30 minutes long. I didn't really get around to doing much. I've kind of been just talking about like a verbal update while I kind of fill around. One thing I hadn't added, or I don't believe I've said, the computer I was using, like, it got gutted and its RAM got gutted and its components got gutted. Like I've said in one of my updates, I was using my brother's computer. Like, I fixed one of his computers, and he let me borrow it for a while. Well, using that computer, when I got my computer, he went ahead and he pulled the RAM out of it. So, what was once a 10 RAM computer dropped down to being a 2 RAM computer, and he removed the GPU and CPU. So all that was left was the onboards. So the computer wasn't actually capable of running Steam or Terraria or anything like that anymore. So I haven't actually played Terraria in the last month or so. All I've been able to play was the Xbox version of Minecraft. So I'm a little bit rusty. So you've seen me doing kind of stupid running back and forth because I'm kind of trying to get the feel. That, and I believe I said it in my previous video, like my last video before my motherboard screwed up. I got a bit of a new mouse, yeah, that's totally a thing. I got a new mouse and a few other, peripherals, so I'm still not, my new mouse has almost triple the DPI of my old one. My old one was a wireless blah blah blah. This one's actually a real mouse with a wire and everything, and so I'm a little bit, getting used to it is taking a little bit longer. I guess I've gotten too used to using horrible peripherals that it's taken me a little bit to get used to actually decently quality. I mean, this isn't even like a really expensive mouse. Which is kind of sad, because, like I've mentioned before, I actually had a Razer mouse at one point in time, but it just kind of died after a few years of use. And it's like, this one is, what I'll show you after I fight these zombies. This one's a Gigabyte, so it's an actual mouse, and it's an actual mouse company. It's not a horrible, like one of those cheapies, but it's not inexpensive. It's like a $30 mouse. So, it's not like one of those $5 ones you pick up at Walmart, but it is a cheap one, actually. But it's wired down. After my Razer died, the mouse I was using was a cheap, $5 wireless Logitech. Kind of weird. Logitech, some of the best gear in computing, even in gaming, is Logitech. But also at the same time, some of the worst stuff in gaming is Logitech. But I guess that's kind of a good place to be. You got the cheap and the quality. That way everybody's buying your product. Not just the pros and not just the experts and not just the cheap people who have no clue what they're doing. Because, I think everybody in my family at least owns a Logitech mouse. my brother, my mom, my grandparents. Like, I think everybody at least owns one. If for no other reason than it was a $5 mouse at Walmart. Anyway, but like I was saying, before I left, I was kind of getting onto these little rants about quality over quantity, which probably isn't a subject I should be arguing into or hard, saying I don't really have a lot of quality gear. But, I mean, in all due respect, for basically only using or having a low-priced, cheap computer, a low-priced system and all that stuff, I'm doing pretty decent quality. At least in my opinion. But that's not really what matters, is it? But yeah, going through with it, we were talking about that, and I was saying, like, I need to figure out boundaries for Minecraft and a few other of those. Because, well, if I do... Well, I plan on doing a Let's Die of Minecraft, similar to, like, this series here. And doing a Minecraft Let's Die, one of the biggest problems with Minecraft is that, well, like I've said before, pretty much once you survive your first night or two, you're pretty safe. You could end up screwing yourself up and dying, but, I mean, once you have a house and you get some wheat farms and some animal farms going, you pretty much, you could stay at your house for hours and not have to move. Actually, like with my one of my current playthroughs of Minecraft, I say playthroughs, it's like my, well, actually, you know, it is a current one, because I actually haven't beaten the dragon on it yet. Sorry, little mind thought. But, in it, I have this nice little farm, cows, chickens, sheep, pigs, dogs, cats. Actually, I'll probably even show you a video of that within the next couple of days as kind of a, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing. But, yeah, it's a nice little farm. I'm growing some vegetables and some fruits, carrots, potatoes, watermelons, wheat. But I'll sit there, like, even though I'm playing on a legit setting, I'm not playing on peaceful or anything, sometimes I'll just have to sit in the house for a couple of hours because... Ooh, sweet, caught in the bottle. But, like, I'll have to sit in the house for a couple of hours because if I don't, then the only thing that could happen is... Or, like, I'll end up starving to death and running out of food. So I'll just have to sit there for hours waiting for the wheat to come in, or waiting for the potatoes to not only come in, but the potatoes also to bake. So, that's kind of one of the problems with having a Minecraft Let's Play, is if you record all of it, then there's so many parts of it that are lulled in action. I mean, it'd kind of be like me recording, well, Terraria, how sometimes at the beginning I have to sit during, like, nights. Like, yeah, well, I have nothing to do, so I'm gonna sit here and build stuff at night. Well, but it'd be kind of like that, like, every couple of days, just be kind of like, well, I'm out of food, so I'm gonna sit here for the next 3-4 hours just making food and planting and growing more food, and I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that. I mean, maybe as a tutorial, but there are enough Minecraft tutorials running around that you don't really need mine. Especially saying the way I do things isn't actually efficient. I actually don't use the whole, like, I don't use farms the way they should be done. I kind of have my own way to do them. And don't, like, it's kind of, well, it's my way. I do it my way because Fuck, did I just die? No! Okay, well, like I was saying, I do things my way because it's how I do them and it makes sense in my head. Apparently, I just died to a boulder. I feel kind of bad. I didn't use my boomerang nearly as often as I should have. At the same time, I kind of do feel a little bit bad about this episode because I extended this episode artificially by forgetting what the hell I was doing. But yeah, like I was saying, I'll be doing a Minecraft Let's Die. I'll at least do one episode of a Minecraft Let's Die. Probably today. As kind of a tester, because, well, first off, if I don't enjoy doing the series, I'm definitely not gonna assume you're gonna enjoy it. And hell, even if you did enjoy it, if I don't enjoy it, I don't give a fuck what you think. No offense, I just don't. But my big problem's going to be, well, going through with it, FTL, Minecraft, Terraria. So far, I've basically been having my schedule as an hour of Let's Die and an hour of Let's Play for Terraria. My real question is, if I expand them, am I only going to do like 20 minutes a week of like an hour of Let's Dies, including Terraria and Minecraft, or Let's Plays, or... It's kind of one of those things that I kind of got to factor in, like how far exactly is hobby compared to job. And if I'm going to put in job style hours, am I making enough money to pull out? Because, like, I'm not like with the whole Google contracts, I'm not actually allowed to talk about how much I've made or the process of making money, other than watch my ads and stuff like that. And the whole like, favorite, comment, which I really don't like doing. If you're gonna make a comment, make a comment. I enjoy talking to people. If you want to like it, dislike it, dislike it. You get that from so many other people, you know the drill. But I can't, like, actually go into how much I've made and stuff like that, so what I'm going to say is, like, until I feel like I'm making enough to make it, hey, this is my job, or hey, this is worth the effort, it's kind of gauging it between part-time job and hobby. But anyway, there was my episode. Asia's sadly dead now. She lasted almost an hour. So, that's better than a lot of ones, especially how rusty I was when I started this. But yeah. Since she lasted this long, I'll probably do a little bit of James, and then bounce into Minecraft. That way I'm not bouncing between games. I'll stick to one game and then go to an X. Hopefully this should be uploaded either tonight or this weekend. Well, y'all won't even see this part until it gets uploaded, but yeah, so have a nice day.